Good morning, good morning. All right, so team, today I'll be showing you guys how to make my staple breakfast. If you've been watching my videos, you've probably heard me say this before. It's grits and eggs. It's really easy. I usually mix them together, but this video is mainly for my team, so the people that I actually do meal plans for. The reason I want to make this video for you guys is because everything on your meal plan, you will be getting videos to show you exactly how to prepare them. So the way you do this thing is really easy. I have my measuring utensils here, and you need 1 cup of water. So this is the 1 cup. It's the largest one. I'll do 1 cup. I actually like to let it spill over a little bit, just to make sure that my grits aren't that dry. So that's 1 cup of water. Alright, so now you can see these are the things you need. You need your egg whites, your grits, your scale, pan. I have my cup of water in there. I've already showed you guys that. And I have my little pot. I'll cut on my scale, make sure it zeroes out. If something is already on the scale, once you turn it on, it automatically zeroes it out. It takes account of the weight that you already have. So I'll take my grits. Now let me show you these nutrition facts. I've been using these grits a bit, so it's kind of wrinkled. You might not be able to see it, but I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna put them on the screen too. Okay, so look at that. 1 serving size is 37 grams. It'll provide 29 carbohydrates, 3 protein, and only 0.5 fats. So I'll go 37 grams. Okay, 39. 39 is fine. Alright, here's our pan on our scale. It's already zeroed out, and our pan is forced to make egg. So, in order for the egg not to stick, I've used a little non-stick spray. It has the coconut oil. The only reason I'm using coconut oil right now is mainly because it's like the new hot thing. That's it. There's no other reason. And the store had it on sale because it's the new hot thing. These are the egg whites that I'll be using. So this is it's the egg without the yolk. I'll make sure my scale's on 0, so it's zeroed out. And then 1 serving of egg whites provides 5 grams of protein, no carbs, no fats. And 1 serving, as you can see here on the container, is 46 grams. No fats, no carbs, 5 protein. Alright, now we'll just weigh this out until it says 46. I'll try to get a different angle so that you guys can see the 46. Well, I'll show you guys the 46 at the end. Alright, so again, we went a bit over, and this is important for me to just show you. We went a bit over. We didn't go 46, we went 55. It's fine. That is totally fine. The first time we went 39 instead of 37, and that's fine. It's small points, and those small points I still count as 1 serving, and it won't affect your macros too much. Mainly because this is so low in fat. Alright, so now as you can see, in order for them to cook simultaneously, I have them both on the skillet. I'll probably start my grits first and then let them cook for a little while because they'll take longer than the egg. The egg literally takes like 45 seconds to a minute. But nevertheless, here we go. You'll turn your oven, it's the front, so make sure it says front, and then you'll turn it on just medium and let it cook. It'll be done in a few minutes. Once that starts boiling, then it's done. And my egg, I'll turn it on now just to show you guys, but make sure it's on front, and then I'll turn my egg on about medium also. Not too much fire, not too much fire, and that stuff will be all done. So about seasoning. I don't season this stuff until, let me show you. Let me get some FaceTime here, baby. Alright, so seasoning it. I don't season it until it's actually in the container that I want to eat out of. Mainly because a lot of people, they season their food twice. So they'll season it while it's in the pot, and they'll also season them once they actually get them into the plate or bowl or container or whatever they're going to eat it from. And that'll push your sodium high. For me, I really don't need my sodium to be too high. I want to look as ripped as possible, most times, unless I'm trying to bulk up and gain weight. But for you guys, I want to make sure you losing weight and make sure that we keep that sodium and that blood pressure at a pretty steady rate. So we'll season it. We'll season it after, if I said that correctly or not. All right, know what I mean. All right, so as you can see, I'm playing around with my egg a little bit, mainly just to let both sides cook. I really don't need to flip it too much because it's a liquid, so it goes throughout the pot, but it's done. My egg white is completely done. As you can see, my grits are still cooking, and that's why I suggest for you to start these grits earlier than your eggs. So this little container, you'll see these employed a lot in my videos, mainly because I can grab them and go. Like, it makes my life so much easier. I'll just dump my egg inside of the container and wait for my grits to cook. After that, little egg. You're getting eaten, okay? Alright, so my egg is in my container, and then we still have to wait on these grits. You can turn them up if you'd like for it to go faster, but for me, I'm patient. I wait. Now that our egg is already in the container, once these grits are done, we'll dump the grits into the container, and then we'll mash it all together. Alright, as you can see, the grits are pretty thick, and once they're thick like this, you know that they're done. So now it's just time to go ahead and scoop them over into your container with your egg. Alright, so from here, my grits are in my container. I'll season it a bit. So I didn't season the egg while it was in the skillet, and I didn't season the grits while they were in the pot. So now I'll take a little seasoning. For me, I just use some basic Lawry's. I mean, it's salt, but I'm not using too much, you know, and that's why I only wanted to season it once. I really like this stuff on my grits, and you can have it on yours also. So a little salt there, and then I use some basic pepper. You don't have to have the same brand of pepper, just use some pepper. Alright, so give me a little pepper. There we go. Now, I'll just mix them. And from here, my egg being at the bottom, it gets beat. So with the egg being beat, it'll mix into the grits, and it'll get actually really down and fine. And once it gets fine, you won't even be able to tell the difference between the grits and the eggs, because the grits are a thick substance and the eggs, they just mix in well. The macros for this meal are, the grits were, these are all the things you're going to need, by the way. The grits and that scale, hey, come get it at my site, quovadis.fit or quovadisfit.com. It'll take you to the same site. You need some egg whites. The egg whites only have 5 grams of protein, nothing else. The grits has 0.5 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. I know this because I eat it so often, and I have to calculate it whenever I eat it. So total, we'll have 0.5 grams in this. Total, we'll have 0.5 grams of fat, we'll have 29 grams of carbs, and we'll have 8 grams of protein. It's a pretty good breakfast, seeing as, give you some FaceTime here. Okay, so it's a pretty good breakfast. It's a pretty good breakfast, seeing as I give my clients most of their carbs and their fats usually towards the beginning of the day, so that they can use the rest of them. So that they can use those carbs and fats for the rest of their day. Protein, I'd add a protein shake to this, but I just wanted to show you guys grits. Now, I'll show you guys a lot of one-offs or a lot of simple meals, because everyone's diet is different. Some people get 2 and 3 servings of grits, and if you get more, or some people get 2 and 3 servings of eggs. If you get more, then just double the serving size. So for instance, with the grits, instead of having 37, you'll have 74. So that's double. And then with the egg whites, instead of having 46, you'll have 92. And that's double egg whites. And then from there, you can choose to either mix them, how I make mine and how I prefer mine, or you can eat them separately. It all depends upon your preference. But as long as you eat what I ask you to eat, you'll look the way that you want to look. Let's go, baby. Let's go, team. I believe in you guys out there. Let's make this thing happen. Change your life. Let's go.